Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you with a large haul. So please just get a snack, grab something to drink, hold tight, because I got a lot to show you. And I'm going to tell you this, it felt good to go out and haul this stuff. Some stuff I saved on, some stuff I paid full price on, some stuff I didn't care. I enjoy myself. Miss Pina and I, we enjoyed ourselves. I did some shopping alone, some shopping with her. Just buckle up. Let's get to it. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is the items from yesterday, I believe. The ones that I got at TJ Maxx. So these containers here. Now, you know I was looking for the darker colored silver ones, but I could not find them. After my last video, my last haul, I went to another TJ Maxx. I went to another Home Goods. I even went to some today and still could not find the dark silver color that I had been looking for. But remember, I did say I wanted to find like this size here, this size container, or even that size, one of these sizes here. Only container that I found in the darker silver was this small container up here. So I said that's not going to work for what I need. But I did find at another TJ Maxx this one. So it's about half the size of this one here. And this container says it holds a standard bag of the confectioner's sugar. So perfect for what I need it for. And then I'll use this one for my brown sugar. Now the larger one, the one that says flour on it, I'm actually going to use that one for my waffle mix. So I'm not going to return any of them because they're much needed for the space. And yeah, so I'm going to keep that large one as well. So I'm done with buying containers for right now. So let's move on to another store. Okay, and I got stores sitting all in front of me. Went to Target because, where'd it go? We had to pick up a birthday gift for a birthday party that we thought was today, but it's actually next Saturday. But anyway, we got the gift. So Miss Peanut picked this out for her friend, and it's just a My Little Pony Equestria Girls mini. So this was like $10 or something like that. While we were in the toy section, I noticed that Barbie is now making dolls in different body types. They had a petite Barbie, they had a very tall Barbie, and they had a curvy Barbie, or in our terms, my terms, plus size. So I thought that was very nice. I was very impressed. The curvy Barbie, she could have looked a little better, but hey, they're starting somewhere, so I appreciate that. Also, while at Target, and I'm just throwing stuff, slinging stuff, so don't mind me. Also, while at Target, in the, I guess you would say like the bath area, deodorant area, they had some different brands on sale. Dove, Caress, Degree, and I don't remember the other ones. But anyway, I was in the need of deodorant at the time, so stockpile had got low and got empty. So I picked up some deodorant for myself. This is my favorite here, the Dove Advanced Care with Shea Butter. So I like this one. I picked this one up. And then I also picked up the Dove Go Fresh. I wanted to try this one out. They had on this sign that if you bought 4 items, whatever the different brands were, if you bought 4 of them, you got a $5 gift card. Well, I didn't want to buy 4 deodorants because I didn't need 4. So I bought 2. And then I also picked up this new Caress Fine Fragrance. And it's the Love Forever scent. It says, a long-lasting, unforgettable fragrance released on touch. And it's a body wash. So I picked this one up. I like the way it smells. They had several different scents. But this was the only one that Miss Pina and I both could stomach, because there was some that just smelled like nastiness. So I got that to go for my 4. And then the last thing I picked up was just a package of Lever, because we have soap, but I noticed that my what soap was it? The Tone, I think it is, that I hauled a while ago. That one's getting low, so I needed something to fill my apothecary jar with. So I picked up some Lever because Lever is my favorite. So that's what I got at Target. And so that was my 4 items. I got a $5 gift card, and the gift card was for Miss Peanut. So let's see. Moving on. I'm trying to think which store should I move to. Let's move on to Dollar Tree. Went to Dollar Tree today to get my Easter basket stuff for the kids, for Miss Peanut, for Little Man, and for Miss Peanut's best friend. So I'll show you Little Man first. This is his. I got him the basketball, not container, but basket. I like that this is reusable, so you know my daughter can put other things in it, whether it's socks or toys or whatever. He can use this in his room. And then I just filled it with 4 items. So he's got a bubble wand. Looks like a little microphone. He can run around like he's singing and stuff. Got him a little frog. And then I got him 2 books. Because, you know, Granny's all about education. So the first one is my first book of prayers, Children of the Lord. Looks like this. And then the next one is my first book of prayers, All I Do. And what I like about both of these books, when you open them up, even though, yes, it's a cartoon book, but he can identify that there's at least one person in the story that looks similar to him. It may not be the same hair, but, you know, there's kids of all nationalities and not just one. So that's what I like about these books. Right at the Dollar Tree. So his total basket and items, $5. So happy Easter. Then moving on to Miss Peanut's best friend. Her basket looks like this, and I'm loving this basket. I think it's so cute. It came already with the blue ribbon on it. I think this is the best basket they came up with at Dollar Tree. I got her a little pink lamb with the purple ribbon. Then she's got a bottle of bubbles, and the bottle is shaped like a flower, and it's pink. Then I got her a Hello Kitty word finds, and it's got the pink top to match the basket. And then along with this, I got her a pack of mechanical pencils. So once again, her basket filled up, $5 total. So you don't have to spend a lot to, you know, give a child a gift. So last but not least is my Miss Peanut. Her basket looks like this. And like I said, I love this basket style. It automatically came with the ribbon. She's got a frog to match her nephew. She also got a bottle of bubbles. Hers is a butterfly and it's purple. Matches her room. Then her word find is also Hello Kitty. Purple on the top to match her basket. And then she also got a pack of mechanical pencils. Now, also to go in Miss Peanut's basket, I went to Michael's. So her basket is going to be a little bit fuller. But I went to Michael's. And I had 2 coupons. One was 50% off, one was 40% off. So I used the 50% off for this item here. Because you know she's into these. And she doesn't have many of the season 4. So she's got a 12-piece set. So I know she's going to love that. And this was regular price, $14.99. With the 50% off, I only paid $7.50. That was cheaper than Walmart, Target, Toys R Us, across the board, because even if I just went to those stores, I still would have been paying over $10 for a 12-piece set. So that's the reason why I went to Michael's, because I was able to use my 50% off coupon and pay $7.50. Now, when I went to purchase this next item and the cashier rang my 40% off coupon, it did not take. So I got this. Regular price was $2.99. When I noticed on my receipt that the 40% off did not come off the $2.99, for my inconvenience, she gave me 50% off, and I paid $1.60 for this. So these 2 items, well, this one will probably sit next to the basket because it's a little too big, but this will go in her basket, and so this is for her for Easter. So got that. So Easter is done for the kids. I'm totally done. Another dollar store I went to was called Dollar Smart. It was in a mall. I went there looking for Sears, and this particular mall had redone their mall and stores and took Sears completely out. Didn't know that till I got there. But anyway, this Dollar Smart was not actually a dollar store. I mean, it had some things for $1 and then some things was more than $1. But I picked up these microwave food covers and I paid $1.29, and they were 2 in a pack. matches my kitchen, so I love that. Because my aunt has some orange ones, so they're a lot darker. But when I saw these and it matches the walls, yeah, pick those up. Then, excuse me for reaching, I don't know if you guys ever noticed it, maybe once or twice, but my ironing board is in my kitchen, and my ironing board cover, I've had the ironing board since 1994. And same cover as well. And I had been looking for a new cover, and everywhere I looked, it was $10 or more, and it wasn't the color that I wanted. I was in this Dollar Smart store and ended up finding an orange padded cover for my ironing board. So I'm super excited. My plan is to move the ironing board out of the kitchen, but if it remains in the kitchen, at least it will be stylish and matching my kitchen. And this I paid $1.99. So still not bad. Then Miss Peanut found a birthday card for her friend, so we have that. And it just says happy 9th birthday. I thought the picture was really cute. She picked it out all by herself. She went and read through every card until she found one that she liked. So I was appreciative to that. One less thing that mommy has to do. I just paid for it. Then I found some list pads. And I'm not sure if Dollar Tree sells these at all, but this Dollar Smart did. So they look like this. And I'm thinking about putting these in friend mail. Not sure. But this one's black, white, and red. This one is ice cream with sprinkles. So it's like pink and different colors and things. So I got those. And those were $1. So the card was $1 and the list pads were $1 too. Then I got some note cards. So that's what these look like. These were $1. And I think there is... Ooh, I couldn't even tell you how many's in here. I won't even tell you because I don't know. It doesn't say. But there's a few note cards in here. So I got this one. And then this other one. I don't even see my little paper. I have to try to see if I can put my finger across it. I don't know. But the other one looks like this. It's got the flowers all the way around. And then it has a person's name in the middle. This is also a friend mail stationery set. And these were $1 as well. So that's what I got at Dollar Smart. Let me see what else. Oh. We went, Miss Peanut and I, we went to Barnes & Noble, and I like to get books for a deal, but sometimes I do pay full price, and I don't know, where did I put that receipt? Oh, I got it right here. So, I happened to be looking, I said, well, let me look in my section first, because I knew we were going to be in her section a lot longer. So, I went to the bargain section, and one of my authors that I just love, I have all her books. I didn't realize she had a new book. I haven't been like Googling my authors lately. That's the last thing on my mind. But I didn't realize she had a new book out. And the author is Terry McMillan. And the book is called Who Asked You? It was regular price $27.95, marked down to $6.98. And it looks like this. So I was really excited to see this. I didn't even read what's the book about. None of that. I have read every one of Terry McMillan's books. Matter of fact, I just happened to go in the living room the other day, and I can't remember what I was doing, but one of her books is sitting on my living room floor because that's how much I love my Terry McMillan books. So, got that. I was happy I got it for a deal. Now, my other two books that I purchased, paid full price for both of them. This one that I'm about to show you is called I Am Malala, or Malala. I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, but she's from Pakistan. It's a true story. Really good read. It's the guided reading level of this book is higher than what Miss Peanut is at. She can read this book, but there are a lot of like Pakistan words in there that she cannot pronounce. But this is a book that her and I can read together and that we can get a lot of great dialogue out of. And so I picked this up. I actually started reading it in the store. And it's a really good read. I was very happy to get it. The book was $17. I did not mind paying that because I remember the story of what happened to this young woman. And it touched my heart so much. And so I was happy that, she wrote a book. And I'm glad I got a copy of it. So this book is technically Miss Peanut's. But because her guided reading level is a lot lower than what this is. I will just keep this in my library until she's just a little bit older, like another year or two. But that's this book. And then I also got her a Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, one that she didn't have, and I paid $13.95 for that book. Now, y'all know I don't like to pay that much for those books, but we couldn't find it nowhere else, and she really wanted the book, so that was fine. Another book I bought today, which I don't think I really told you guys about this, but I had been taking a literacy workshop. It was called Parent Power, and it's for children learning about literacy and reading, comprehension, phonics, phonemic awareness, vocabulary, for children of African descent, and how to teach them and make sure they're reading at the correct guided reading level, making sure that I know how to level books for her and check and make sure that she's reading at the appropriate level, that she has books for independent reading, books for instructional reading, and then making sure that she doesn't have books that make her frustrated. So the company that I purchased this next book from, they put this book together, and the company is called Network for the Development of Children of African Descent, or NCAD, and they have what's called a Sankofa book list, African-themed children's book list categorized by guided reading levels, comprehension strategies, and elements of identity development. So, the book, sorry about that. The book looks like this, and it's very thin, but what I can do is I can go through here, I can find a bunch of different books that are at her level, and then I also can check against this this guide, and it looks like this, to make sure that, you know, the books that I'm choosing are at the appropriate levels and that I'm challenging her and doing what I need to do. So that's what I meant by this book was not at her reading level. This book, when I checked it, was a level Y according to the guided reading level, and she's right now at a QRS. So she's close, but not close enough where I would just say, here, take this and go and read it. So that's what I meant by all that. So if you didn't understand what I was talking about. So that was that. Okay, so let's move on to, let's see, I did Michael's, Dollar Tree, Dollar Smart, Barnes & Noble, TJ Maxx, Target. What do I have left? I have Hobby Lobby, and I thought I had, JCPenney. So I was given a gift today by my best friend, and she had been at JCPenney's, because she's an avid JCPenney shopper. She shops there like every week. She knows when everything's marked down, everything. She had found this vest that was definitely not in her size. It's in my size, and she paid $2.99 for it. Well, I just looked at the tag, and the regular price of this vest was $125. I was like, oh my gosh. Only thing is, I don't really think it's my style, but I think I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna at least rock it once before spring really gets here, maybe, or I might just save it for next winter. But anyway, it looks like this. So it's furry, and does it zip? No. It hooks. So there's hooks in the front, those kind of hooking eyes, like a bra hook, and then it's got the other side where you hook it. So it's a furry, fuzzy vest. Looks like that, and it's just plain on the back. But yes, she paid $2.99 for it. And I'll show you the receipt so you can see the full price and the clearance price. That was a super deal. So I didn't purchase it. It was purchased for me, but that was another find, I guess you could say. I got that today. I mean, she's just like, here, I got something for you. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I was surprised. So the last store, and I'm going to wrap this up, is Hobby Lobby. Went to Hobby Lobby looking for something for friend mail, and they did not have it. So I'm devastated. I'm so sorry. I looked, I swear I did, and yeah, I don't know what else to do. I couldn't find what I was looking for. So I ended up getting something for myself and for Miss Peanut. So let me show you Miss Peanut's first. She happened to be in the Easter section, and she found this Happy Easter bunny spinner with candy. Looks like this. You press the little button, and it goes like that. And the bunny's on the inside. So this was Miss Peanut's little toy. I had to do something to appease her because she was getting a little tired with mommy in all the stores. I picked up my very own 365 Happy Planner Carrier. I'm excited to use it. Can't wait to put my planner and my items in there. So, and I'm sure most of you have seen the inside, but I'll show you on my channel as well for those who haven't. So one side looks like this. So you have the zipper pocket here, clear zipper pocket. Then there is a pocket right here, accordion pocket. And then there is a zipper pocket across the top here. On this side, very nice. Let's see here. And then on this side, you have a pocket right there. And then you have on this side the two pouches that you can Velcro or loose like that. And they hold, you know, different things you want to put in the the carrier here. So this was priced at $29.99. Y'all know I did not pay full price for this. So I think with tax it came up to $19.30. So it was the same price as my new planner that I got. So yeah, so I'm excited to have this part of my collection. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to get it. But then when I couldn't find what I was looking for, I knew this was something that was on my list. And I said, well, you know what? Since I can't find what I'm looking for and I'm not going to look any further, let me go ahead and get my bag and call it a day. So I did. I did go to one more store, which was Ark Value Village. One of my favorite thrift stores. But I will show you that haul or items in a different video later in the week. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be slowly but surely getting my Easter resurrection springtime self together. I still got to do my table. And I think this year I'm just going to do just the dining room table and probably the entryway table and call it a day. I'm not trying to do the whole entire house and mantle and all that. I mean, the mantle will be done, but it won't be done for Easter per se. But then again, who knows? I mean, the spirit might hit me and move me and, you know, you might see a bunny somewhere. I don't know. But that is my haul. I am done, except for grocery shopping. And I had to bring you guys that haul either Sunday, Monday, possibly Tuesday, depending on how I feel. But yes, I just want to bring this haul to you guys. So I hope you like it. Please comment below. And I will see everybody in a new video. Bye-bye. Have a great night.